Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good day to you all. It is Successes to Blanks. We are back once again with a Marvel Crisis Protocol podcast. How are you all doing out there in the real world? If you've managed to, I was going to say the words, if you've come across us randomly through Spotify or YouTube, congratulations.
We'll wipe it off.
Oh! With a sticky handkerchief. Well done. So yeah, be warned. Be warned. We're not here to make you better or stronger. We're here just to entertain. We're here to have some fun. And yeah, as always, my name is Luke. I am the seventh member of the Sinister Six down in South Wales Pontypool. And this week, my pseudonym is Positive Panda. I will be your positive panda for the rest of the week. I'm making a point of it. I'm going to be nice and happy. I will be bringing the joy into the Sinister Six that they need because they're just miserable. They're just miserable.
Sorry, when you said positive panda, I was thinking, do we need to kind of start the treatment? Because it's pretty effective medication nowadays for HIV.
For what? What does he say? Oh my God! No, I meant I am positive today. I'm going to be a positive panda, and that's what I'm going to be.
Okay, cool.
All right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And for those of you viewers and listeners that can see, I'm not on my own. I am joined every week. Somehow he keeps coming back. Who are you?
I am Duncan. I am the kingpin of Bristol MCP. I have been taking young Native American girls under my wing, training them, and then getting them upset so that they attack me.
I just realised that this is a kingpin skit. Just to say,
yes,
this is not. Oh my God, that was an Echo joke, right? From Marvel's show Echo. Oh my God, my heart's just like my BPM is 105 after that comment. Oh my God.
Yes. So
that was like for those of you who can't see on Spotify, I'm holding my fingers like they're an inch apart. That's how close that was to us being like, cut the link, cut the feed.
See, this is what happens when I don't have Hobby in front of me to do, you know.
And how is Hobby? Is he all right?
Yeah, Hobby's well.
Oh dear. So we've got a few things to go through, which is very exciting. We've got a nice jam-packed session for you to listen to this week. We've got all your favourites, and we've got something more, which is exciting. So, should we go into our first segment? Let's segue straight into our first one, which is called What You Working With? Roll the titles!
What you working with? What you working with? What you working with? What you working with?
Yeah. So Duncan was very kind there. You didn't actually say a bloody word. Wasn't that good? Well done.
I had to really check myself before I wrecked myself then.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it's not you that wrecked yourself. It's me. I'll wreck you. I'm going to wreck it. So this time, it's the stage of this show I get to look into the gorgeous eyes of Duncan and say, hey, Duncan, what you working with, buddy?
I've been working on my butt plugs. What about you?
Oh, my God!
Do I need to provide context? So
please,
for the audio listener, a butt plug is... No, I've been working on some floral decorations for my garden board, and they look very much like butt plugs. And yeah, I was able to kind of get more layers of flock. It's a very slow process. So it's put one layer of flock on, leave it dry overnight, second layer of flock, dry overnight, third layer of flock, dry overnight, first layer of flowers, dry over. Like it's a very, very slow process. So
it is, because you've been talking about this for about 6 months.
Yes, and it will be another 6 months before it's complete. But yeah, I showed Joe my floral butt plug yesterday, or Josh, sorry, my floral butt plug, and he was very impressed.
Yeah,
I think he's jealous. I think he wishes he had a floral butt plug. So what about you, Duke? What have you been working with?
Well, I've been sifting through all the letters from all the lawyers around the UK. That's the cease and desist letters that are flooding. Oh, do you know what? So I've had a very busy hobby week. I've been very exciting in the realm of MCP. After last week, where I was like, "Hey, I've done nothing," I've had like a bit of a break from the hobby. This past week, I went on and just had a massive painting spree. You can't quite see sadly my painting desk. Nearly. So I was like,
Red Guardian and been able to play a game with him.
So there was Vulture, there was Electro, there was Ultimate Spider-Man. I did
Red Guardian.
The other Spider-Man.
Red Guardian.
I did Prowler. I did
Red Guardian. Maverick.
Nimrod. I did Bastion. I did the 2 Sentinel Primes. I started doing Omega. So this is all done in the week. And I played 2 games. Just saying, that's a pretty successful hobby week, right?
Sounds to me like it's been a slow week in the shop.
Well, even better. So, not to keep going on about this, but what I usually do when I get an MCP character, I will spend 10 hours easily painting it because I love it. I love doing the wet layering, the blending, the highlighting, the shading, the blah, 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 blah. This time I was like, screw it, airbrush. Just airbrush the whole lot of them. I was like, wow, this is so much easier and quicker. So much easier and quicker. This is great. So I did an awful lot on that sense, but there you go. So yeah, very busy week. Very busy week.
But what I want to know is, what have our lovely listeners been working on?
Well, not only has it been a busy week for me, it's been a busy week for them. Check this stuff out. We're going to go straight in with Reese over at Swindon. Has done a phenomenal bit of work on his... hello. Where's he? Reese, there you go. Phenomenal bit of work with this. This is hilarious, right? So Reese showed me this at the beginning of the week. His Cassandra Nova is painted just like the Ringmaster from Greatest Showman, which is hilarious. But he didn't stop there. He went on and he did Bastion as a clown.
It's so good.
But it's really good. Like the red nose and the makeup, and it looks great. He's done a really good job there. I mean, real snaps to
I highly
Reese.
recommend, if you are only listening on the audio, switch it onto the video very briefly, even if you are driving. Because this it's.
But
when
zoom
I
in,
first
so
saw
it's
it,
right in front of your eyes when you're driving. That's exactly what we want.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I've done stupid models before, and like people see it and they go, "Oh yeah, I see what you've done." But Reese has done that, but he's actually painted it really well as well. Yeah, so it's like that double whammy of going, look at this nonsense, but also look at this highly technical nonsense. So yeah,
but even the black work he's done on the jumpsuit and stuff looks really cool. Yeah. But what's really naughty, and not many people will be able to see this, but just behind the front two is a giant sentinel. And the paint job on the Sentinel looks great as well, Reese. So well done, mate. That orange glow specifically on the chest piece, proper 92 X-Men. It's really good. Well done, mate. Well done. But it's not the only Sentinel. I mean, there's more. Roy, from an unknown location, has sent us a really good looking Bastion. So well done, mate. That looks so cool. It's pinky, it's purpley.
Roy isn't from an unknown location. I put some ads, put some calls out via various different socials, and Roy is from a place called Facebook. Yeah, if you're ever in the area and you fancy a game, get yourself to Facebook, and I'm sure Roy and the other community will be about. But yeah, thanks for sending this in, Roy. It's just talented painters, isn't it? Like,
annoying.
It's looking really good. Yeah, very annoying. Yeah.
So it's like a pinkly purple, and done some really nice cell shade work, specifically on the legs. Really jumps out. The face is really good as well. So great job, Roy. Wherever you are, send us some more stuff, mate. Well done. Well done. Well done. There is more Sentinels. There's more Sentinels. This one from Duke in Pontypool. There's a Nimrod there, which looks very nice, very evil, very good. Look at that, very nice. Well done, mate. And then we've also got
lovely rim job.
Jose in Cardiff has also done some Sentinels. Jose, friend of the pod. Look at this. Pink Sentinels. That's very vibrant stuff going on, Jose. Well done.
It's pretty incredible that pretty much all of these pictures are Sentinels. I wonder what the reason could be.
Couldn't tell you.
Stumped. Absolutely stumped.
It's
Any-
uncanny. That's an X-Men joke.
Do you have any others?
Yeah, we've got Josh of Bristol has painted us a wonderful ironmonger. I really enjoy the explosivity of this little fella. It's very nice. Well done, mate.
Lovely. Well done, Josh.
Is it Josh, friend of the pod, or is it just Josh in Bristol?
It's just Josh from Bristol. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, just Josh. But more. He's also done the really cool event exclusive Mephisto with a green fire, which I'm kind of digging. I'm kind of digging. I think it kind of helps to pop with the red of Mephisto having that kind of greeny ethereal flame. So yeah, it's just the overly seductive pose of Mephisto in this one, really. It's just like, my loincloth's just covering enough. It's very naughty. Very naughty. Oh, this one's from P Panda over in New York City. This is very nice. Bit of a bit of vulture work. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Well done. Well done,
Nice.
P Panda. Very nice. And we're back to Roy again. We just want to show Roy off again one more time because he's done a really good job. So well done, guys. Woo! Clap, 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 clap. Some great stuff there. So it's great visual aid for you guys over on Spotify podcast. But as my beautiful friend Duncan says, get yourself over to YouTube and have a little look. Or on Spotify, you can also see the moving pictures, which we call video. Video. Very nice. Very nice.
And remember, you can send us your pictures of what you're working with either via the Discords or on various Facebook posts, or I think that's all right in via email. Drop us at successestoblanks@gmail.com. I would say put them in YouTube or Spotify, but you can't leave pictures on those, which is sad in this day and age. So
what you could do is you could print it out, roll it up really tight, and then shove it down your phone really hard. And push it in.
I thought you were about to say shove it down somewhere else then.
Well, do you mean the plug hole?
I mean one of the plug holes. Anyway, should we
speaking of plug holes, should we play Woohoo or Poo Poo?
Yeah!
Woohoo! Roll the titles.
Woohoo or Poo Poo?
It's Woohoo or Poo Poo time, and we've got a brand new card today. Again, though, which is getting very frustrating. Can we speak to Josh about this? Because this is another convocation card. What the dickens, Duncan?
I mean, technically it's not.
Oh, shove off, you stupid, pedantic old man.
It has the big words unaffiliated on it, so yes.
It's my turn to read, right?
It is, yeah.
Woohoo! Right. Woohoo or Poo Poo time. Let's see if this is going to be a woohoo or a poo poo. It's called Seven Suns of Cinnimanbun. And you know, if you've listened to me before, you know I love alliteration. And this is right up the street.
I'll interject very quickly. This is more commonly known in the community as Seven Suns of Cinnimanbun.
Sure it is.
Yes. So, if you're there going, what? I've heard of Seven Suns of Cinnimanbun, but what's Cinnabus? So now you know. Anyway, over to you, Duke.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is an attack card, but we're going to read the text below before we go into the attack. Okay, so it's unaffiliated. You're right, Duncan. You don't need to be convocation to play this, but what you do have to be is active. It is classed as one of your actions, and you have to use it on Doctor Strange. Okay? It is Doctor Strange's activation, and there are two other non-dazed allied characters within two of him. He may spend 3 power to play this card. Doctor Strange makes the Seven Suns of Cinnimanbun attack shown above. Now,
it's probably worth noting that where it says non-dazed allied characters, you can also have grunts. Some cards specifically now and with powers state non-grunt allied characters, but this, it's, still grunts.
Amazing. Amazing. Isn't it? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it? Wonderful. So we've got this attack above, right? So for 3 power, and you have to have 2 non-dazed allied characters within 2, you get to do a beam 5, 8 dice energy attack. So this is interesting. So this is counted as 0 cost as well. So I'm going to go into that a little bit later on. After each attack is resolved, if that attack dealt damage, the target character gains the Incinerate special condition. Very nice. There you go.
So, thoughts?
I would be really interested to see how this works with other cards or other abilities that allow you to do a 0 cost attack.
So there's a little trick I do with Wakanda Killmonger 2, because Wakanda Forever says make a 0 cost attack. And there is a Killmonger card which costs 3 power, but it is classed as a 0 power attack. So if you have 4 power, you can do the Wakanda Forever and do this special Killmonger attack. So because the power cost is 0, I believe the technicality means that you can do it as a 0 cost attack.
Yes.
So are you thinking Siege of Darkness?
I'm thinking lots of crazy little things that might allow you to go, hey, it's not just a 5 dice anymore. It's now an 8 dice beam 5, mother flappers. I just think because it has that 0 cost, you're spending 3 power to put the card into play, right? And then during the cleanup phase, this card is removed. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's filth, isn't it? I think it's filth.
So my issue with this, I recently had a game this week, and there's a card with a Mega Sentinel, also unaffiliated, is an attack action, very similar in that it's a range 5, not beam 5, 8 dice energy attack. What is the card called again?
Extinction Ray or something like that.
Extinction Protocols, I believe.
I like Extinction Ray.
Extinction Event. Now, with this one you have to have 2 allied characters within 2. He's on a medium base, so you've got a fairly good footprint, but it's asking you to be clustered kind of together. And then it's only a beam 5. So beam 5 is great range, but it's only like an inch in that kind of width. With the Extinction Event, it's range 5, 8 dice, but then if you hit the triggers, you're attacking a character within 2 of the original defender. Now, a lot of the new Crisis require you to be clumped around a point. For example, the new extract where you have to have someone else contesting it before another character can pick it up. Now, that means you're naturally clustered together. And Josh used Extinction Event and spiked on the triggers and basically took out Zemo 2 fully healthy, basically took out Red Skull 2 fully healthy, killed the grunts, and had the trigger to potentially go again. Now, if it had been a beam, he would have only maybe hit 1 character. So the fact is there's cards that are similar to Cinnabuns that cost less power that are more effective. So this is why part of me, I look at the card because it's quite an old card. Is it actually any good? I mean, sure, it may make you 10, but is it going to make you 5?
I think it would, depending on where you're placing him. It's because it's unaffiliated. Sorry, it's linked. It's locked to Doctor Strange. The killer for me is that other allied characters within 2. I think that sucks.
Yeah.
I think that's trying to become a narrative play more than anything else. So the idea of his mates putting their hand on his shoulder, going, "You can do it, Doc. Go for it."
You got it, Steve. You got it. I believe in you, Steve.
Use your broken hand, Steve. But I mean, the beam 5's great because I think it works. I think in the modern meta, I think a beam 5 absolutely works with 8 dice. I think it might, even if you wanted to use like a nanite to get your extra little boost on the nearest guy, as an example, I think it would work as well.
But the nanite's only if you're within range 2 of that target.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm well aware of what that means. Thank you, Mum.
Yeah. I'll just let you know, our listeners know.
We have listeners. So I would. I think I'm sticking with this into. I think I'd do this in my 5. I never played Doctor Strange though, so I'd say I'd put this in my 5 currently. So
if you're looking at Doctor Strange, let's say you're going into Defenders, you're more likely going to be taking street level or street smarts. Is it the one where you can switch off objectives?
That's the ward, isn't it? No.
Yeah, that's it. Mystic Ward.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to be taking Mystic Ward. You're then looking at your other characters. If you're running Defenders, probably taking Shang-Chi's card. You're probably taking your 2 restricteds. You're then looking at maybe like with other characters that you've got, maybe taking another character card. I think it's got use, and it's going to be better with the new crisis that are there because of how clustered everything is together. under the Strange leadership as well. Like if you're doing damage, it's given Incinerate, great. But also under Strange leadership, you're potentially giving them Hex as well. So suddenly from range 5, you're giving people Hex and Incinerate, and you've got Eye of Agamotto. So if you fluff the roll, you can just redo it. It's definitely strong. I think the bit that hurts is unless you're doing Soul Strange, which is just gives him so much power for all of his kit, it's having the 2 characters within 2. That's the wounder, I think. Yeah. That for me, it makes it a Poo Poo, that makes it a solid Poo Poo.
Well, I disagree. I reckon if you played this with Daredevil's leadership, would be very good. Having that reroll while you're on the blues, that would also work quite well.
But like Daredevil's, you're only getting the reroll if they're within 2. And realistically, do you want Stephen Strange to be within 2?
I thought it was just if they were contesting. They got to be within 2 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Daredevil is you re-roll 1 dice per enemy character within 2 of the character making the attack, I believe.
I apologize. Maybe I think it was Shadowland. Maybe that's my issue. I'm thinking of Shadowland Daredevil, which is if you're contesting.
So I think it's got use. I just don't think it makes the 5 is the thing.
All right. Okay.
It might be mission dependent. So for me, I put it as a 4 on the Bristol stool chart, which means it's a very healthy, solid poo that is causing you no problems, but still a bit poo-poo.
Nice. Yeah, it's a woohoo from me, 100%. I think this is a strong card, regardless of what old Dr. Doomface over there thinks. I think it's worth giving it a go. I think you can have a lot of fun with it, and I think you're going to get at least a third of your opponent's team in that beam, which is a potential knockout straight away. So
often a card that is played with Strange and Defenders is Portals.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like Portals at all.
It's because you are a peak narrative gamer and not sweaty competitive filth. It's understandable. I feel the same. I'm not a massive fan of it. But you could, for example, take Portals. If you've got 2 friendly characters at the other end of the portal, for example, hop through, play this card, shoot everyone on the back line, and then hop back through the portal.
Yeah, I don't know. It takes a convincing with Portals, but I'm still here with the woohoo for this one. But you don't have to just listen to us driveling over this. We always love to see one and hear what you guys out there in the real world want to do. We always put up a little vote on our Spotify app, and I like to do that at the end because it really upsets people. But you can send an email into us at successestoblanks@gmail.com. You can stick it in the comments whether you think Seven Suns of Cinnimanbun is any good or not. But Duncan says it's a poo-poo. I think it's a woohoo. We did Spectrum last week. Remember what Spectrum's card was called, Duncan lad?
It's going all out.
Going all out.
Going all out, mate.
She's a proper geezer. I'm
going to have ketchup and brown sauce and vinegar. I'm going all out.
Oh, my God. It's funny because the alternate art of that tactics card is one of the brothers from EastEnders. It's Grant or Phil Mitchell, depending on which one you get.
I think it's Phil. Yeah, because it's just a bit more red in the face. Yeah,
all that red sauce.
Yeah.
It was going all out, and we all thought it was a decent woohoo. I think you said it was a poo-poo, didn't you? I couldn't remember.
No, I think I said it was a woohoo.
It's a tough one.
Because we were looking at it just going, fuck's sake, Josh, you've given us just another card that there's no discussion about. Great, thanks.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But everybody agreed, 100%. It's a woohoo. It's a woohoo from the public. So well done, gang. Unfortunately, no one actually told us why they thought it was a woohoo, because what we'd like to know is what is a woohoo. So there you go. All good. All good. Moving on, I suppose. Love to hear from you guys. Should we go and listen to see what's in our Daily Bugle this week, old boy?
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's look at some news.
The Daily Bugle Bulletins!
It's the Daily Bugle Bulletins. Isn't that exciting? What?
So,
No?
what news is there? Have you got any news? I've got some news.
If I could animate a sort of like a dust cloud or whatever those little whirly things are, and then a western
Tumbleweed.
Thank you so much. It's a tumbleweed that will just float across the screen because it's been deathly quiet.
It has. It has. Do you want to know some interesting news?
Always looking. I can see it flashing in your spectacles. You're flashing through the old laptop.
So obviously the long-awaited Crisis pack was released, and for some lucky stores, there's the very beautiful shiny promos that went along with it. So you get 2 Prime Sentinels, you get a Rim Job, you get a Mega Sentinel, and you get a Bastard card as well. And they are on very thick cardstock. I think the official term is dummy thick cardstock. It's almost like the plastic promo cards from the event packs. And on the cards, if you compare the backside, because who doesn't like comparing backsides of the Prime Sentinel cards from the promos to the ones in the Crisis pack, you'll notice that there's a difference on the health. One says 5, one says 6.
Oh my God, I did not know that. Is that true? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Which one's right? Which was the correct one? I can't reach any of mine in time.
So I think this was raised ages ago because I think when they showed them off, I think it was like one of the big American cons or something like that. People are like, so are they 5 health or 6 health on the back? And I don't think it's been addressed yet.
What is supposed like? I've got one here. Here we go. This is the original card. It states that they have 6 health on both sides. That's the one that comes in the box. But so according to that, the foil promo ones say there's 5 health on the back.
Apparently, yeah. So yeah,
I genuinely did not know this bit of news. Why am I such a sheltered human being that I don't get told any of this stuff?
Because you're too busy being a positive panda, painting up your vulture. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Whoa, that wasn't me. That was P Panda. What are you talking about? It was nothing to do with me.
So yeah, but I mean, there's one bit which I suppose we'll segue into, which is the fact that last year when they did the Crisis Pack release, they released a print-to-play document. And the expectation is they'll probably do something similar, but it's not been released yet. Also, the affiliation document for Sentinels hasn't been updated. It's just been done as an FAQ on the rules forum. Yeah. So are we expecting a print-to-play? And what's your thoughts on print-to-play, Duke?
It's print to play is very interesting, right? So print to play is essentially the quickest way, I might use that with inverted commas, the quickest way to get updates out to the public eye. So if there is a change in health, for example, you've got a card that says the wrong health, then they can send out a very quick, like, hey, check this out. It's got the right health on it now. This is what it should read. We see things like, let's take Games Workshop, for example, because they are the prime real estate for FAQs and changes, that they tend to release like an FAQ document that will have in red or pink or blue the changes that have happened, this document, etc. And then that's it. The app is updated, away you go. Comes to AMG and they give you a full-blown PDF print where you can print out your new card, but it also has the document for the changes as well. So you have that option to have a uniformed force still looking like a flimsy bit of crappy printed out paper that you've got from a photocopier or something. But it still looks the same. It still looks like a card that works. It's a difficult one to be for or against. because the information is there. The information is there. They're getting it to you, and they've given you 2 ways of doing it. But I don't know.
It's a tricky one, because I know from having listened to other pods, they've mentioned the logistics involved with doing physical card releases, which all of the community actually want, with the timescale and getting them produced and out to market, can often mean that if after updates it turns out they fucked it up and they need to tweak it again, the cards that are already in production are then invalid. And it would also mean that they couldn't release the updates officially for us to play with until the card pack was basically about to be released, which then slows down updates. And I remember back in my day when Malekith was first released, and that was fucking horrible. And it took to be fair, they did some updates relatively quickly for a game system, but it was still pretty oppressive. And like using GW as a comparison, like I play Middle-earth, and they did their first update after a year of the game being released because of various other bits and bobs. And one of the factions in the game, which everyone thought was going to get touched by the naughty nerf uncle in the inappropriate place, turns out wasn't, and was left completely unaffected. And lo and behold, that one particular army is now dominating the meta. And you're kind of like, well, and there's no plans to make any updates because they have a very strict schedule. It's like, it's either in February or it's in August. So it's like, oh, cool. So this got missed off. So what, we've now just got 6 months of oppressive nonsense.
So a quick fix for that would be what? Just like sending out. Let's talk about how the AMG guys would do it if they were to fix the BFG stuff. What would you do?
I mean, you essentially just go, we've made a mistake. Cool. Here's a free print to play document that you can download. So you have that kind of not instantaneous reaction, because I think knee-jerk reactions to stuff isn't appropriate, because sometimes it turns out there is just answers to the puzzle rather than I don't like it. But it does mean that it's not as oppressive for as long as well. The issue is that, I mean, speaking from members in my community, we've got like a small group out on the outskirts of Bristol in the place you ate. And I meant like they're getting back into the game again now, which is great to see. And I said, cool, yeah, they got all this stuff. It's coming out print to play. And they went, oh, great, we don't have a printer.
Yeah. But so the alternative is, and this is something that I saw you do this a while back, actually, Duncan, is that you just edit the document you've already got. Which is another option you can do, is that you can just get a little bit of sticky stuff. Sorry, I meant a sticker. Stop it. That you can just
stop it.
put on the card, write your number on for this health change, or this. And I did this with 40k Kill Team cards, where they updated the actual unit cards themselves. I just went through each card, scrubbing out this text doesn't work anymore, or then adding on the stuff that they put in, and it's a little bit time consuming, I suppose. But when it comes to AMG's new 80% of the card dump that we're going to be seeing any point in the next 2 years, there's going to be I'm not going to be printing how many characters are on now? About 360 characters?
238 playable characters, I believe, in the game at the moment. Let me just get up Harvez. So 235,
and 80% of that's going to be about 200 cards.
But we don't, realistically, of that, how many of the new releases are being classed in that 80%? And then you've also got some characters like Shield and stuff like that have already had their updates. Like I can't imagine Quasar's getting updated.
Yeah, but there's talk of Thor 2 being updated, and I would still consider Thor 2 to be a relatively new release, even though it's been a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is that ambiguity, isn't there, with how much is the 80%? And because I think it was, what's her name? Quasar. No, not Quasar. Monica Rambeau, Spectrum, sorry, who her card was released, her spender cost 0 power. So I just got one of the foreign language cards and just cut out the 4 and just glued it on. There you go.
That's exactly what it was. I remember, yes, it was that one. Yeah. So it had the same font, it had the same thing, it was just job done. So
the trouble is how do you do that with your nice shiny promo foils? Oh, I've got this beautiful apocalypse card.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's getting completely redone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but you've got the original. You've got 2 copies, right? So the same as the Sentinel ones. We've got 2 copies. So you've got a shiny, beautiful one you want to play. Wonderful. But then use the one that's legal.
Yeah. I think it's a difficult one because I think like they're relying on people to have printers, and this is such an antiquated thing for people to have home printers now. Like you look at how society has moved on. Like when was the last time you actually got a utility bill in the post?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people nowadays have gone paperless because it's better for the environment. And here's a company that are saying, "Cool, print them out."
Print it.
I mean, I run a screen printing company. I'll just turn the camera so people can see.
Yeah. Look at all that.
I don't even have a color printer at my work, like a little A4 one. So it's just kind of like what do you do? Like you're saying to the player base, cool, here's easy access, but also it's kind of not easy access. And then it is just paper. People want a nice card stock. And then also there's a kind of thing about if you're trying to sell the game to people and you say, and they go, 40 quid for a couple of character models. And you go, that's similar GW prices, but you get the rules as well. But then it turns out actually you need to print out bits of paper for free.
Yeah.
Because although they come with the rules are invalidated. It's a tricky one.
Yeah, and this is the element of the digital age where, for example, it works very well in 40k or even in bolt action with Warlord, where the app is up to date. You can print off you can just view it digitally on your phone, your list, which is then a way to access everything. So when it comes to MCP, those character cards are intrinsic to the way you play your game, because you're putting your power cost, your power pool and your damage pool go onto your character card, and you don't get that same system with a digital. Like if you had like a tablet on the table, or you could switch through your cards or something, you're not going to be able to have that same. Same as tactic cards. You've got a hand of tactic cards. If they get changed edited, you've got to have that in your hand to use. So
I think the only way to do that would have because you can go 7 wide with some teams, 8. It's just have 8 tablets.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Because lithium is cheaper than printing paper, so that's much more beneficial to the environment.
But I mean, as an FLGS owner, like how does it feel for you supporting a game where the company is actively saying, like, print this out for free rather than buy a physical product? Because the thing is when so much stuff is print for free and models are unavailable, like they have been. Like, when was the last time Rhino was available outside of the Spider-Foes box, which is out of print? If you want, when was Juggernaut available? So you're actively encouraging people to use 3D prints because the models aren't available. And then you're also saying to them, just print it out for free online. Oh, if that one character isn't available on the official print to play, you've got sources like Jarvis. So as a shop owner, how does it feel going, I support a game where the creators are saying, don't worry about buying a product?
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. I know, but I've been on the other side of it where they've gone, you have to buy the product to get it. And then
there's not enough.
I mean, it's those things of like, well, I'll put it on the shelf then. So let's take Star Wars Legion upgrade cards. Right, let's get those on the shelf. Let's get those ready for everybody to come and buy. But then you can still print them off free to play as it is, and they don't sell because of that reason. It's I don't.
But that's what I mean. Is if they didn't have the print to play version, would it be better or?
I think it's a lose-lose situation. And when you start looking at updating rules and trying to get rule packs out to people, I think you get to a stage where do you not need to just get to a reboot and just kill it off and start again? Because you've got all these, like 80% of the cards, man. I can't carry 200 cards per person. No one's going to spend that amount of money. It's a horrendous amount of money to buy 200 cards. I mean, we're talking 40 quid for the new Crisis pack, and that comes with 2 minis.
I mean, let's say, for example, it's only 100. Let's say, like, the numbers are way lower, but still 100 cards.
Yeah.
It's a
And
lot.
that's for things that people don't even have. So we go back to that idea of, you can't buy Rhino, but if the card does get updated, that means you now get the card, but you haven't got the mini. So, do you understand, like, the sort of the craziness of this whole thing? It's very hard to win as a retailer and as, say, a manufacturer or a developer. How on earth do you win when you've got such a depth of characters that need to have this update to stay with the system? I don't see any other way than just going, have it for free, guys. Figure out your own solutions. And for me, my immediate solution is, I've got the original card. I'm just going to edit it. Simple as.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting adaptations so far. Some people have brought like coloured stickers because you can get those really cheap. So you can literally just put the same colour over the part and just write the number so it looks neater. Other people literally just taken a Sharpie and just written it like 4, 5, 6, 7 times bigger.
Yeah. Just across its face.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's ways around it. I think it would be good if there was some kind of, I don't know, maybe a partnership with like printing companies or something. So it's like, okay, if you want to get this done, like maybe go to an affiliate shop. If the whole thing is about creating a living game where you need the physical cards, because they go, oh yeah, you can print them out, but you then need it to be double-sided. Like for me, I print stuff out and I don't have a double-sided printer on my fancy art G-Clay printer. So I end up having to print them out, glue them, trim them. It's a fucking ball ache. Yeah. It is a ball ache.
This is where Etsy would come in or something, you know. I mean, there's going to be people out there who specialize in this stuff, right? There's going to be printers out there in the world who could be, right, we've got the PDF. We're just going to, £2 a card. Or, you'd hope it'd be less than that, but you never know, do you? But
it's, they've got the PD files, so...
Well, now that we've given you our thoughts and processes, please, viewers, write in, okay? Come and tell us what you think. What are you going to do out there? You there, listening to my voice right now. That's right, you. I'm looking at you through the little camera that's looking at you. Tell us, what are you going to do about these crisis cards? I know what I'm doing. I'm going the Sharpie route. I'm just going to write it on down. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Duncan?
I'm going to wait to see what needs to get updated first.
Mr. on the fence.
Because it's like, unless there's going to be severe character changes, like She-Hulk, we know is getting a severe change. Like, as in, like, she's getting a flip side now. Then, like, what is it that actually needs to be printed out? Because I've done the printouts and the print to play on characters like when Thanos got updated. Have I played Thanos since I've updated the cards and I printed it out? No.
Yeah, no. Exactly. These are the trials and tribulations that we're forced to enjoy. Yeah. Very good. Well, speaking of hearing from you guys out there in the real world, that's right, you. I'm talking to you. I'm still looking at you. Still looking. Put your finger out of there, you dirty person. We're going to see if you have any questions for us as we go into listener questions.
It's the listener questions!
It is the listener questions. And I know Duncan is primed and ready to shoot some at me.
Okay, so our first one comes from Dan. We've had a drought of Dan questions recently, but this is Dan93 from Hambridge. He writes in saying, Adam Warlock clearly has a golden head. The injured side of his card confirms he also has at least one golden leg. So what colour is his cosmic energy construct?
Duncan! You're a naughty boy. You are a naughty boy. Okay, his construct is quite clearly bronze.
Weathered verdigris.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's really like on the one side. Anyway, next one.
Okay. This one's from Joe. So he says, I mean, he's written loads of questions, so I'll just pick one out for now. With the upcoming changes next month, what changes would you like to see happen to Ursa Major? Ooh.
Oh, I would like Ursa Major to gain anything positive?
So, I mean, first of all, obviously his health pool isn't bad. He's a 4 threat that's 7/7. He's 3/3/4 in his defense, so and he has aggressive. I think the thing he needs is he has a charge as well, which is good, but he's only short move. Like, I think he just needs. Yeah. Have you ever seen a bear run and charge? They're fast as fuck.
Yeah, it takes ages, man. It's like that scene out of bloody Holy Grail. It's like, come on, hurry up.
I think.
Unless you bring out a pot of honey. Woo, then he's all over it.
I think maybe a slight increase in his defenses, maybe make him 4/3/4, just to increase his physical a bit, just bring it in line with the other stuff. His attacks aren't bad. Like, he's got auto stagger on his spender, which is great. And it's only 3 power, 7 dice. But all of his attacks being range 2, him only being a short move, yeah, he is a medium base. Like, we know that, like, short moves often, like, look at Mysterio, short move, small base. It just makes him I think just make him a medium move. Suddenly, like, he's a medium base, medium move on a charge.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, well, the only real thing that's going to make him any better is just make him a Sentinel affiliation. Easily. Right. Next one.
Okay. Got another one from Dan here. Love the show and all that bollocks. Strike team secures shield relay returns-ish to the current crisis rotation. What crisis cards can you see making a comeback in the future rotation, and why?
Easy. The absolute best mission, Wakanda Herbs, will return. We will see that return. 100%.
I mean, in all seriousness, this one's interesting in the fact that me and Joe Josh were looking at Crisis yesterday after I beat him twice with his Sentinels, me running underpowered Hydra. Anyway, moving on. And basically, like, there's, I think, 4 missions that have more than 4 points on the board. So 24 missions, there's only 4 that have more than 4 points. So could they put back in higher scoring ones, or are they going to put in lower scoring ones again? You know, stuff like Research Station or, you know, some of the E's, because they've done it before where they've changed the threat level, I think, on Crisis.
Yeah. So
could they bring them back in, but then just change the threat level or edit the scoring a little bit?
Yeah. But I think it should go along the same lines. If it's rotated, it's gone. Get it gone. If you want to bring it back, just bring it back and make it the same but different, and just call it something else. Like, I don't know. Let's call it New York vibes instead of Wakanda vibes. There you go.
Fair. Should we do? Okay, we'll do one more from Joe.
Is there nothing else but Dan and Joe? Can no one else send us a bloody question, for God's sake?
Yes. So he says, what is your favourite model to use in game? Mine is Venom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What about yours, Duncan? What's your favourite model?
Do you know what I'm going to say? Because we're not doing the segment, obviously, because you have put no time or effort into it. Is actually Red Guardian.
I'm not aware of this model. What is the Red Guardian?
Red Guardian is considered okay. He's barely played because he's only affiliated in Winter Guard, but he's generally considered a bit of a naff character. The more I use him, the more I'm realizing he's amazing. Like, his spender, like, he's only got gainers, so his power generation's bad. But
he's got gains, bro. He's got gains.
Yeah. His spender has a size 3 throw that just happens. I believe his build, or his kind of gainer, let me get him up a second, because he is, I'd like, his card Comrade's Keeper is amazing. So yeah, his gainer, size 3 push, like, just auto happens. His spender, size 3 throw, just auto happens. You're not having to get any triggers, which is phenomenal. his Comrade's Keeper card, it's a sizeless throw. So I was playing against the Sentinels and just go, cool, I'll Comrade's Keeper. I've survived the hit. Your size 5 Sentinel, I'm now throwing that.
Mm-hmm. Lush.
Like,
6 damage. Oh, no, wait. Only 3 damage.
Yeah. I mean, some bits on his card, like he spends, 2 power to count blanks with his 3 physical or 3 energy. Like, that's absolute nonsense. But, yeah, he's a character that the more I play him, the more I realise, actually, he's pretty decent. And because he's Comrade's Keeper, it's you place yourself within 2 of the target character. And so it's like yesterday I was able to go, cool, I'm not on the point. I'm now going to put myself on the point and take the hit. And Joe's like, oh shit, actually I'm not going to attack. Because if I do that, you're just going to throw me away. I can't move myself back on the point afterwards. You're then like, there's certain bits where, so at the moment, I would say Red Guardian, Nikolai, he's great. What about you, Duke?
Well, mine's not as interesting as all that chunk you just talked about. Mine is just... I really like my rival sculpt of Doc Ock. I just think he looks really cool. He's not a great character as a 3 threat. He's okay. He's got a throw to size 3, that kind of stuff. So in game, he's okay. But as a sculpt, bloody gorgeous, man. It's wicked. Using that robotic arm as it smashes his way through, a little bit of pew, 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 pew going on as well. I think he's just really cool. Really cool. The other one would be Carnage, just because I love Carnage. He's just so cool in the game. So much fun. So much fun.
Nice.
There you go. Wonderful. Cool. So if your name is not Dan or not Josh or not Joe, please send a question in. You can see we don't care what kind of question it is. We want to have some fun. Send us in a question, preferably not about my mum. Right, let's get on to our next section. It's called Successes to Blanks, where we get to talk a little bit about our own awful lives. Roll the titles!
Huzzah! 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 Oh, for God's sake.
Successes to blanks.
That's right. Successes to blanks. It's quite possibly the best M&S advert known to man. So we're going to talk a little bit about our awful times of the past couple of weeks. So what's going on in your head, Duncan? What's so terrible that you have to tell the world all about it?
So I played 4 games this week. It's quite good. We had our impromptu meetup on Tuesday. I then played Josh twice yesterday. So I played New Sentinels 3 times. 75% of my games have been into New Sentinels. The first one, we did 16 threat. It was assault ships and salvage supplies. And I thought, and that's the one where you have to have 2 people to kind of hold the secure, I believe it is. And I was thinking, do you know what? Let's go low threat. It's Sentinels. I can then go wider with Hydra, and we can try out that kind of going wide against them. It was fine until a Mega Sentinel used her tactics card with the one we chatted about earlier. And just basically, it was just horrible. It was absolutely horrible. The game ended in 3 turns, 16-6 to the Sentinels. And it's like, cool, Sentinels are here to slow down the game. Yeah. That's what they're here to do. They're here to slow down the game. I then ended up playing X-Men for the second game against Guy Dave, and this was 18 threat. And it was much better actually. Won 2012.
Wow. Against who was the leader for X-Men? More importantly, who was it? X-Men Blue, X-Men Gold?
Yeah, it was. There's a few bits. Basically, his whole team was just whiffing except Prof.
Nice.
Cool. Here's Psylocke. Going to move in, roll dice, get nothing. You've blocked it all. Cool. And just like that. Whereas when it came to Prof, here's my 5 dice attack. Cool, that's 6 crits. And everything Prof was doing, just unbelievable dice on Prof. But yeah, it was a good game. And then played Sentinels again. This time I made some edits to the team because I realised I needed a 2 threat. So I put Bob in there. And I previously had Tigra as a splash, and I swapped it for Valkyrie, new Valkyrie, and Elendil. And it works so much better. Having Valkyrie over Tigra, because Tigra's in there for defensive stuff to kind of, because the Hydra team's about damage reduction, being a bit tough to kind of hit and stuff. And like Valkyrie was just so much better. And Bob on the first game scored 6 points out of the 16-9, basically. So I ended up like it was a comfortable win. Like Zemo 2 on the second turn did his pseudo charge into Bastion, spiked on his first builder, went into him again, rolling more dice, just took him out. Cool, he's dazed. I had priority, turn 3, just took him off the board. It's like, cool, what are you going to do now?
But,
it was great.
It's wonderful to hear how much fun you're having, but the idea of this segment is to talk about how much fun we're not having. So I don't know where we're going with this.
Yeah, we're getting there. So the first game, it was so unfun. I threw my toys out the pram. I had a proper hissy fit. Like
nice.
that tactics card. I was calling bullshit. And like in the Discord, it's now like, oh, we're playing games. Duncan, don't forget to bring your pram so you can throw your toys out. All of this kind of stuff. Absolutely. And then the last game was playing, this time we went 20 threat and I went super wide, super optimal team. Like all of the best characters in the game. So we've got Bob, Sin, Crossbones 1, Armin Zola, Red Guardian, Strucker. You know, I decided to put in a shit one with Zemo 1.
Yeah, the worst of Zemos.
Yeah, exactly. And it was the missions we're playing with Jailbreak and Lockdown as a combo. I've not played that combo again since it's been released, and it's an interesting format because you having to sit on the points. You really have to like sit there and just kind of, if you move off it, you're not going to score. So if you don't have enough characters, you're kind of like, fuck, I need to go forward and attack, but if I do, I'm not scoring. It's an interesting one. And so the points, it was fairly even all the way through. But I think in turn, his Gambit got taken off by Zemo 1 pretty early on. And then he had Nimrod or Rimjob, 2 health. Zemo, he's been dazed, so he's got like 7 power. It's like, cool. 2 damage to take off on Rimjob. Pick up a point, charge, Master Swordsman, Spender. Yeah? 6 dice, roll 3 skulls.
Wow.
Do one damage.
Reroll that.
That's right.
Reroll that, you bastard.
All right, I've got no power to do Master Swordsman, so I'll just do 5 dice builder into him. Get 4 successes. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good. No, Joe rolls 7 successes. So fuck. And then because Zemo didn't take out Rimjob on the bounce back, Zemo got taken off the board. Who else got taken off? Red Guardian got taken off. The whole team suddenly just went, oh, I've got 3 models left.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've definitely lost this. And then it all came down to Zola. Bear in mind, Zemo, with all the power and all the rerolls, couldn't do 2 damage on Rimjob. Zola, 4 dice attack, takes the 3 damage off needed to taste Rimjob. Like, come on, Zola! In return, Bastion tries to take him out and fails and ended up winning the game 17-15. It's like, how the fuck did that happen?
That's fun. That's fun, though, isn't it? That's fun.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's
good.
So, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun coming back to Hydra and going wide with it. And Bob, again, scored 7 points in that game. Like, it's a 2 threat.
Yeah,
you literally just go,
right.
oh, I'm just gonna sit here and score. And you can't engage him because you need to focus on the other characters. So you've just got this 2 threat, and you're like, yeah, I don't mind if he scores me 1 or 2 points every turn.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that you're cheating somewhere along the line, so that's fine. That's understandable.
So yeah. What about you, Duke? How's your games been?
I had a couple of games. I've just been trialing out the new Sentinels, and I've not been doing anything very meta-ish with them other than going, here's 5 Sentinels, here's the cards from the Sentinel box, and we're going to just do new crises. So there's no patch up, there's no brace, there's no sacrifice, there's nothing at all. It's literally just the 6 cards, and I'm using 5 of them from the box and just seeing what they can do. And I mean, they've done well for what I've been doing, but I'm not sold on them, man. I don't think they're I mean, I'm not playing them competitively. I'm just seeing what they're like, but I don't like them very much. Does that make sense?
Don't like it.
It's just like, I've been forcing myself to play Mother Mold in each one as well. I'm like, right, we're going to do it. We're going to do the Mother Mold challenge. Let's get this off. And it is true. It finishes by turn 4, turn 3, turn 4, that kind of thing. So they're not slowing the game down from what I can gather. I played against Guardians the first game, and that was Cosmic, that was Nova, that was Groot, Rocket, and Star-Lord. And my God, Nimrod does not like Cosmic Ghost Rider at all. That's like, there's Nimrod in the middle. He's surrounded by Groot, Rocket, Cosmic, and Nova. This will be fun. Area 2 blast. Ba-boom. Oh, everyone's left alive. Okay, we'll do it again. Area 2 blast. Ba-boom. Oh, I've managed to daze Groot. Okay, this will be fun. Cosmic Ghost Rider's like, hey, remember me? Ba-boom! Just blows up Nimrod completely in one shot. It's like, bloody hell. That's horrendous. But then Nova...
I was going to interject there. Like, initially when we chatted Sentinels, we were talking about maybe going wide because Kaiju struggle against them. Do you think maybe we were wrong in that Kaiju do actually...
I said to Samuel at the time, I said, on the podcast, we spoke about Kaiju's not being right. Cosmic Ghost Rider is a bell end.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's just so, like, I'm just going to drive over here. You're dead. I'm going to drive over here. You're dead. I've got 17 power because I'm fucking nuts. Woohoo! I was like, oh my God, this guy needs to. I couldn't daze him. Did not daze him at all. I mean, the game still wins, but I just couldn't get any synergy together, I think, is the thing. So Bastion was like, he's very cool. I think Bastion's very cool as a 4th threat. He's a very interesting leader. He's got a great card. He's very cool. But I tell you what I do like is the little Sentinel Primes, because they're...
Prime Sentinels,
have you seen their synergies? Well, not the synergies, but so when they do their builder, that gives them root if you roll a crit, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So they've already got it on them, which is wonderful. If you've already got root, you can spend their root to reroll 2 dice. So it's like, I'm going to give you root, then I'm going to attack you, but I'm going to spend the root, because then you're going to gain root after the attack's done. It's great. It's so cool. It's like you're guaranteed to get, well, not guaranteed, you got to roll the crit to get the root off.
But also, it pairs well with Bastion because he's got his prime nanovirus reanimation protocols.
He does.
So when the character is dazed or KO'd, after the effect is resolved, you spend a power, that character gains root and suffers a damage.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. But what if the person that's being dazed is the freaking Prime Sentinel?
But it just means that you can kind of prep them beforehand.
Yeah.
We realised in the game yesterday, the ended turn 5, I had 2 characters left, which is Bob and a injured Crossbones. He basically had his whole team still, minus Gambit. Yeah. And he could have dragged it out another turn on the scoring had he taken out Zola. At that point, he could have tied up the game 16-all turn 5 and then played Mother Mold in turn 6, and the score would have been 29-16. There's definitely some interesting synergies. Like Efficient Machines was so oppressive because you literally, like, for those who don't know, Cassandra Nova card, everyone who's Sentinels affiliated, I think it is, or on their team, and you can make your splash character a Sentinel with the whichever card what's
it called? It's the nanobot thing, isn't it? It's got Forge on the front of it.
Is it under your skin?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And basically, it counts shields as wilds for the entire round. So suddenly, the damage output on is just phenomenal. Like phenomenal. That was the turn where when Zemo didn't take out what's his name, Rimjob, he played Efficient Machines, and that whole round is like it was like what's her name, Oprah, just going, you die, and you die, you die.
Oprah's
everyone gets to death.
She's affiliated to Sentinel, so be careful. She's watching.
Yeah. So I think there's some interesting tech. The internet is saying you kind of, I think Prime Sentinel, what's his name, Mark IV, is the team where you're slowing down scoring.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, Bastion, he's an interesting one. I think if you're playing against him, it's so oppressive, the leadership, because I was just getting hit all the time and just go, I've got no power. Cool. Fuck.
Yeah. And that does work really well. It does, like, when you're doing it and you're saying to people, yeah, okay, so you're taking 3 damage. Oh, but you're a higher threat than me, so actually you're only taking 1 power. And just go, what? That's just crazy.
So certain spice is splashing in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Range 5, he can just basically sit in the back point because he's only a 3 threat. If he's getting damage through, he's normally doing conditions on the wilds and stuff. So with efficient machines, suddenly, like, there's lots of conditions coming out. But because he's a 3 threat, he's just denying you power.
Yeah. And the same can be said for original Winter Soldier, because I used to run Winter Soldier with Sentinels all the time, because getting him immune to bleed, and then that range 5, then you got that reaction of each day someone who goes bang, 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 bang. Winter Soldier 1 is really very good, I think, in Sentinel affiliation. It's good fun. There's some fun stuff done.
But I do think if you're playing against them, just focus on Bastion. Like, like, as soon as he's gone, the team is still strong, but your team suddenly gets so much better because the handicap has been removed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, there we are, guys.
You got any games coming up this week, or?
It's very quiet one for me this week. I think it's going to be mainly painting from my side of things, sadly, this week, guys. I don't think I've got anything planned. I'm away this weekend as well, so it's going to be a couple of days in, but mainly painting. So we're going to try and get our Sinister 6, all 10 of them. But there's 6. All 10 of them painted, I reckon. That's my intention this week. And to finish off the Sentinels as well. So there'll be 2 full affiliations fully painted, which should be very exciting for me. But yeah, anything exciting, Duncan?
We got our meet up tomorrow. I'm the substitute, so if someone drops, I'll be playing. And yeah, I think that's about it. There's nothing too much really booked in. I mean, I did 4 games this week, and yeah, I'm really enjoying Hydra. There's just something about how shit the models are. And you just kind of like, when you do get that win, and you just kind of like, I've done this with shit models. It's
what a hero.
It's a nice feeling. Yeah, what a hero.
You said this to me last week. It's the strength of the community leader, right? That's what we're talking about. Yeah. I won with shit models. You lost with great models. How does that make you feel?
But I believe next week is the end of our current What About Me challenge. So Red Guardian will be getting swapped for a new model, and we'll do another one, and we can do a big deep dive on all of your games with Red Guardian.
I don't know I've been playing him flat out every single game.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I think, to be fair, I think I've managed to do 5 affiliations with him. 5 or 6.
Cares.
So
no one cares. No one cares.
No one cares. But yeah, if you don't care, then write in with your lack of care to successes@gmail.com.
Please put in the comments below. I don't care, Duncan. That's what I want to see. If we get to 50 I don't care Duncan posts, then I'll give someone a prize.
Oh, we forgot to do the prize thing, didn't we?
That's right. We'll do that next month. We'll do it next week or next month. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. Nice.
What's really funny is that we announced Spike was the winner of the dice tray. Not once has he approached me to say, when am I going to get it? Because it's quite cool, because I don't think he's watched the show. You missed that one.
So, I mean, he knows it takes me a long time to walk from Bristol to Pontypool. So,
yeah,
as far as he knows, I'm still on the road.
You're on the run, mate. That's what.
Yeah. No, I've got the runs.
Hey, it's a real number one. Okay, that's all from us, guys. We obviously want to hear from you guys. Please get in touch. Please, I don't want to talk to this man all the time. Give me someone else to talk to. It'd be lovely. But oh no. You're just a disgusting human being. Thank you all. We'll see you next week.
Thank you all.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.